Welcome to the members of the press. If I can have your undivided attention, I just came back from the masturbation clinic and learned a horrifying truth about my sperm count. They have found that there are more bacteria swimming around in my semen paste than actual sperm cells. This is by no means related to the fact that I've been blowing bacteria colonies directly through my urethra with a plastic straw. There's no reasonable link between having a infested urine bladder and having a infected scrotum. If there happen to be any urologists present who differ from opinion, I note that in that case, this press conference will be over, as in immediately you hear me right this instant. I have never been more sexually gratified than the euphoric sepsis orgasm I experienced just 1 hour ago, and all that because I forced a Komodo dragon to give my smelly Kennedy nugget a blowjob. I've never experienced anything like it by any salamander, gecko, lizard, or chameleon alike. I've noted my experience in my autobiography that is now available at www.KennedyPathogenandBacteriaMerchandise.com. Just $5 extra. You'll receive audio of me grunting like a chainsaw from the blowjob I was enjoying. Just a heads up, there will be some occasional orgasm farting being heard of me when I got too aroused in the heat of the moment.
Hi, and welcome to the Dr. Phil Shit Show. Today, we're going to discuss a doctor with a master's degree in psychology can't even legitimately be called that. And why, you ask? Well, because he doesn't really function as a real clinician in the field of psychology. When he doesn't even know his way around his own psychological biases in the first place, I am, of course, talking about the man known as Philip Calvin McGraw. The man is so delusional that he thanks the unseen entity in the sky about meals he has purchased, prepared, and provided to himself. And get this, his profession requires him to go over facts and only dedicate himself to the actually verified and not the made-believe. Before he could validate his title as a psychologist with a master's degree in psychology, and not in talking out your ass.
Oh, America, how the mighty have fallen. You have been orienting yourself towards a more evil, governed philosophy, and to that I say kudos, kudos. But that's hardly the focus of the matter at hand. Being ruled by an evil, retarded orange dumbass tarnishes the good reputation of evil itself. Evil deeds don't have any impact at all when the stupidity of it overshadows its nature. An evil moron with the brain capacity of a gnat is not even able to have power over his anal muscles to contract and release at the appropriate moment, do have no shit falling in his underwear. And if your super weapon is befouling your tighty whities with unnatural stinking shit, then that's only useful for the targeting the close nose. And that's hardly considered a worldwide fear factor. So my advice to you is up the game and seriously up the evil, but the right kind of evil, not this pathetic failed attempt of a man that has such a low IQ that a brain-dead comatose individual would beat him at a game of chess. Because he doesn't even have it in him to succeed at playing a game of Risk, where he overcomes the risk of not ending up shitting feces in his underwear again for once.
God damn it, it's beginning to get too hot on my anal flesh. I have no other choice but to try and seance myself out of this mess. So hear me, spirit of Jeffrey Epstein, come. To me, I summon you, Jeffrey. Are you here? Is that you, Jeffrey?
How do you want Donald? And don't say it's hanging out, because ironically I did all the hanging I could do thanks to you and your secret plot to make it look like I loved hanging out in my prison cell, but a bit too much, isn't it? It's not my fault you had to be acting like the co-pedophile on my commercial underage airplane rape. It's only natural to expect sexual consequential turbulence after raping the child stewardesses of our flights. So don't act all innocent all of a sudden when the shit has finally hit the turbine all right. And now it's like you're afraid you're going to be haunted, your old pal Jeffrey, like something supernatural is going to happen, like it's an episode of The X-Files Epstein's Cut, isn't it? And now it's like you are afraid you're going to be haunted by your old pal Jeffrey, like something supernatural is going to happen, like it's an episode of The X-Files Epstein's edition, isn't it? Is that Donald? You're asking a favor right for a nice sturdy rope. You gave me as a necklace to only be worn hanging from the ceiling with it, right? To only be used for those occasions. Well, fuck you, buddy, fuck. You incompetent, impotent micro penis of a man. I suggest you better seance yourself back out of this spiritual conversation before I go poltergeist on your unnaturally hairy and stinky ass. You backstabbing orange motherfucker Jeffrey out.